Yo guys, I'm Truzuo, and today you're reacting to more Let's Game It Out in his Satisfactory series. We've been watching more of what he decides to create and end up destroying in the process. If you want to go check out any of his videos, his link will be down below, as well as the original video. So be sure to go check him out. And without further ado, let's jump straight into it.
Hey there, this is Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out. It's
Hey,
that
Josh.
time again. We're playing some Satisfactory. Just to catch everyone up, Satisfactory is an awesome game where people build efficient, streamlined factories. But if you're watching me, hopefully you're expecting to get something else, like weird pieces of modern art that destroy the frame rate. First, I started out by making stuff that looks like the LA freeways. Then I moved on to making conveyor belt tornadoes. Then I made this conveyor belt freeway. We all cried. But you know, that wasn't enough, so we took power plants that were born to be on the ground and shoved them into this rock face. Then we completed the tornado.
Dude, look at all of that lagging.
And giving it a little hat. And that's the day I learned I could play a game at 1 frame per second. This is
I don't know how you can, man.
We unlock stuff. And last episode we unlocked a couple of fun things, like a jetpack, which is great fun for crashing and dying.
Yeah, that seems super cool.
Gas mask that we have yet to make, but we will. As well as
it must be for the plants and other environments. Oh, Mark IV.
That added stuff like this conveyor belt.
Whoa, that's sick.
A lot of cool things. That, or I'm going senile, but I think it unlocked these explosives here, which
oh
has
no,
like such an easy milestone cost. We're just gonna go ahead and take care of it. So here's how this works.
Don't give Josh explosives.
It's like, how bad do you want explosives? And I'm like, this bad. Here you go. And then it's like, okay, send it to me. And then I push this button and I send a sacrifice to Space Jesus. Enjoy the materials, Space Jesus. Now we can scan for sulfur, which means if I select that, my guy pulls out his little gun thingy.
Something that's really overpowered. I wish you could like just like explore more.
With reckless abandon, dig it all up so I can blow stuff up later. We got ourselves a couple of objectives here. We of course need to make all these explosives. That's
Noblest.
a no-brainer. But we also need a gas mask, which I thought I had all the materials, but we also need fabric. So we don't know how to make fabric, but if we go to our little research thingy here, the MAM, we can tell it to research mycelia. Here, you take this mycelia and you research it and you tell me some fun things about it, okay? This update also added like a fun car, which I just have to see. So
oh, interesting. So the game's being updated as well, because it wasn't early access. I'm pretty sure it probably still is.
The map till we find it. Hey, what the heck is this? Are you a starfish? What is this? Quartz? Tell me more.
Look at that Minecraft quartz.
Flutter to analyze this. So look at that. One of the things we can make now is fabric. We just need more of this mycelia that I have no idea where I originally picked it up.
I don't remember getting that.
Running around trying to find oil, so I guess we'll
have to
go out and get more of that. And also biomass. In order to get a lot of biomass, we're gonna have to go rip up some trees, which means pulling out the old friend, the chainsaw. Yeah, take that, nature. This will teach you to just exist on a planet. Well, that felt good. Now that I'm done asserting my dominance over, you know, plants, just make ourselves a nice amount of biomass. Now let's head back into purple country out there, which I think is where all the mycelia is. Can't wait for this to not hurt once I have a working gas mask.
Yeah, that's what this is for, the gas mask.
Breathe in the toxic fumes. What the heck is this? Cater, just gimme.
I'd never heard of that in my life.
Next. Can I cut this down? Is this a rock? What is this?
Looks like
well, the answer is you
coral.
can cut it down. There you go. Look, you get mycelia from doing that. It's silica. Cool. So I'll just defile
silica pearls. You ever play Ark Survival?
I'm always hoping that's.
I think that's what they're called.
I can't possibly chainsaw this, can I? Oh my god. I've never felt more like a hero than I did at that moment. Well, that was fun. Let's go weave some clothes or whatever. Ah, yeah, there we go. Just shoving.
Are those miners working with the like Mark III or whatever he has on it, or you just place them down for whatever?
Some filters. All right, how's this work? How do I shove this thing on my person? Just there we go. There it is. Look, you can see it on me. This
that's kind of cool.
Run the whole time, just so I know I have it. I need to know what this is like.
Oh, it's not always on your screen.
It's a good sound. Now I can finally examine these things, figure out how to exterminate them. Well, the chainsaw won't do it. I've got an idea of what will, and I think it's gonna
be trying to blow it up.
So researching the quartz has unlocked something in tier 4, the Explorer. This is a new vehicle.
Oh, that's sick. It's like a Mars rover.
Now we can find raw quartz, set up a mining thing for that. We can and will also do the same thing for sulfur. Do a quick scan, see if there's any quartz in the area.
I said, I wish you could do is like explore, and then you can find the ore.
496 meters away, which again, if I'm doing my math right, means it's about 17,000 foot.
I understand. It's more of like factory building stuff. Whoa.
Land of the wiffle balls.
Yeah, that's true.
So I can have a nice smooth re-entry. Oh god. I like how if you look over here, it's like, wow, look at this alien planet. And then if you just look on the other side of it, it's like, wow, look at this awesome golf course. So Shiver Me Timbers. This
true, it does look like a golf course.
Beautiful uncut quartz. Perfect place for my beautiful miner Mark II. We're
gonna it's the Mark II.
Style with the Mark IV conveyor belt.
Oh.
All the way back to home.
What is the speed on that thing? That thing is crazy, probably.
I mean, you can see the
Dude,
diamond
look at
crystals
that.
thing from
So
here.
laggy.
Here come the minerals now. Let's hope to never go out there again.
That looks like a
Of course, bunch of
golem
rock quartz
from,
isn't
like,
gonna do
Clash
us
of
any
Clans.
good, not without constructing it into something beautiful. Send it on into this constructor here, and we'll have it make some beautiful quartz crystals. All right, it's car time. To do that, we're gonna need to make
Oscillator.
some CD players. I'm sorry, they're called crystal oscillators, but really, come on. That's just
It does look like one, give him that.
God, look at that beauty. So we're
That's
gonna
so
use this
cool.
car. We're gonna see if we can find us some sulfur. So we
Wonder if, like, you can,
unlock a
like,
bunch of
put, like,
fun
storage
forces.
things on it.
Ready for an adventure? That's what I like to hear. Let's go. So we're just gonna drive right through this toxic pit. Does this thing have windows I can roll up? All right, yeah, we're just cruising. Stop, 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 stop. Oh, here it is. All right, we know the drill. First, we put down a minor Mark II. Just drop it right there. We only do Mark IV conveyor belts now. I'm not exactly sure where I should be running this to. You know, I feel like there's something weirdly poetic about having sulfur kind of just zigzag through a bunch of flammable gas.
Yeah, that
I'll go
does
ahead
seems
and run the
great.
sulfur
Seems
over here
great.
next to the quartz I have going on. You know, because I'm pretty sure sulfur and quartz have absolutely nothing in common. And in case you're curious where we are geographically to my other stuff, we just turn around. Here's the main base
Yep.
of the spiral.
You can
and all
just
that
tell by the
stuff. So we gotta
lag.
make a
You'll know
couple
you're
things
there.
now. First and foremost is black powder. All it takes is coal and sulfur. Well, I've got sulfur right here. Way in the background there, we've got some coal. I'm sure the coal's not gonna mind if I just borrow a little. We're gonna feed everything into this assembler, which I'm gonna just put up here. For
Bro, his
absolutely no
organization
reason. Yeah, good
kills
enough.
me, Ren.
No problem. Just connects
Just
like it's no big
randomly
deal.
puts
There we
it,
go,
like, in the
black
most,
powder.
like,
Another thing we're gonna wanna
obscure,
build
like,
is
place
this
possible.
Nautilus thing and the Nautilus detonator. Now, before we automate that whole process, let's just go pick up the parts individually and make some by hand to make sure these explosives are worth it. We all know the answer is going to be yes, because it's explosives we're talking about, but it never hurts to double check.
Wonder if it will
This
destroy,
dumpster fire
like,
is
his-
my base now.
his own
It's just like
things he
every
built.
which direction is some kind of spectacle. If it's not this thing, it's
Dude,
this thing.
every time he
Okay, let's
turns
see. I've
towards
got
it.
my thing here, and do I just so I can just run around and be obnoxious, which is kind of nice. You know, if you think about it, this is like a handheld horn. Someone who plays this
True.
multiplayer, can you just run around annoying your friends with this?
Oh, this is
even better,
multiplayer?
You can just hit it with this
That's
thing and
sick.
make even more
I didn't know
noise.
that.
Well, I guess let's just, here. Yeah, well, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I guess it just
okay,
damages
okay,
you. It
everything's
doesn't
still
damage your
standing,
thing. I'm not
including
surprised it
me.
didn't
This is
blow
gonna
up the
require
oil
some
right
more
there.
testing. So leave none of this to chance. I'll just put it right there. Oh,
Yes.
wow, these buildings
Maybe
are
in the
rather
future it'll
durable. Okay, surely
break
this
stuff.
tree will take it, right? Okay, that's more like it. What about
It's a shame you don't get resources, doesn't look like, from not doing that. I mean, I guess you're just blowing it up.
There, let's try it.
Maybe you should get less resources. Maybe that'd be kind of interesting.
Mark my words. One day, maybe. It's really up to the game, actually. No, overall, I've been pretty happy with the performance of this vehicle. Seems like it really does handle all kinds of terrain pretty well. But you know, let's put it to the test.
Oh,
For
no.
example, I don't know if this
Dude,
thing's
you
ever
how can you
tried
even drive on
to
that? You got
terrain of slideshow. Oh my god, this is taking
a whole
so
5
long.
seconds for
I've been
2 frames.
airborne for like 15 seconds. All things considered, it's actually doing quite well on the Wii.
That's surprising.
I've got another idea. Just hold on a second. Let's just take some tractors
Oh, no.
and just, you know, put them all around.
What is he doing?
here. Whoa, whoa. What are you two doing? You falling in love over there? What's
Are the
happening?
entities
What
gonna
the
get
hell is
crammed like in
happening?
Minecraft when you have mobs there and they just glitch out and they like teleport? It looks like
What I
that.
was trying to do here before this happened.
What
Just trying to
in the
build, like, a
world?
tractor ball
This is
pit.
definitely
Now, I
like
can't help but
Minecraft
feel
and the
like
entities and
tractors
they
are
all
actually
like
alive.
collide.
But surely in your head you can picture what I was picturing, right?
There's too
Like
many
a monster
physics-based
truck rally,
assets
and I'd be
probably,
able
that's
to,
what I'm
like,
assuming.
this thing. But instead,
Jesus.
Instead it appears I've created life. Well, let's keep going anyway. I really want to see this ball pit, alive or not. I have
Oh
to,
my
like,
God.
wrangle these things in because they keep escaping, and I'm sure you've noticed the frame rate just
He's playing
getting
aim
worse and
labs,
worse here.
grabbing
Just
them out of the
kinda
air.
on the edge here. They collide with the ramp and just kind of bounce in. It's like synchronized swimming. I just don't know what to do.
So what's he trying to do? Is he just trying to like crowd them all in there
That
just for
one's
fun?
Getting away. I gotta admit, with all the weird stuff I've made in Satisfactory, picturing this aquarium with gravity-defying, frames per second destroying sentient life, not exactly what I was expecting. This guy's
No way he
flying
can leave
overhead
this
like,
here.
What the hell? Is that guy playing God down there? Frame rate's getting really bad. Oh no. Oh god, the tractor's sucking me in with it. Oh god, this isn't
Uh-oh.
good. Now I'm down in here with the tractors. I feel like this is what
It looked like
being
he
around
like got a
is really
ragdoll
like,
animation.
where you're like, well, it's not exactly their fault, but they're still gonna murder you. How do I get out of here?
Dude,
Jetpack,
if
jetpack. Now
how is he gonna play?
jetpack. Well, the truck shoved me through the floor. This
Oh.
is probably for the better, actually.
probably.
Hey, more good news. You know how all the other crazy things I've made, like the frame rate gets real bad if you look at it? Well, it turns out the tractor
Oh, no.
ball pit is persistent. Doesn't matter where
Dude.
I am or what I'm doing.
You
The
gotta
frame
remove
rate
that.
now
You're not
is
gonna be able to
just
play.
awful. It's like I've come across some kind of like bug colony. There's just some like hanging around outside.
Like a
and then
bee's
there's some
nest.
slowly coming out of the anthill. Okay,
Bro,
so really, I was picturing this
that's some
differently,
weird physics on that.
Since now just everything is a
Probably all the collision
slideshow.
boxes.
I think I've added in about 1,000 trucks, although it's hard to say
1,000?
how many have escaped. So we're gonna finish what we started. Here's what it looks like inside
Dude.
the pit. It's just an
Dude. What was that? Josh?
many have escaped. So we're gonna finish what we started. Here's what it looks.
Dude. It's like a transformer that never transformed. It just like broke into a million pieces. Like you try to assemble it. 1,000 of these things. And they're all like, they all have probably physics and the collision boxes, and they're probably freaking out. This is like Minecraft entities like cramming on like steroids. This is crazy. Bro, he's gonna take so long. If you put 1,000 down, he has to spend equally as long probably removing it. If he says it's persistent throughout the whole game as well.
Looks like inside the pit. It's just an honest-to-God colony of tractors now. All right, you know, hell with it. There is absolutely no... Oh, my God.
Dude, look at his mini-map. I didn't even realize it was like all showing all the tractors. I guess it's like for indicate that you're where it is, where vehicle is.
I don't feel like we're going 60. This is real breathtaking.
He's increasing speed by not even doing anything.
Do with this uneven terrain. Well, we've been eaten alive here in this gravity-defying singularity hell we've created. Okay, so I know that there's more for us to do, but I'm gonna have to spend some time cleaning up these tractors. There's no way I can keep playing the game at 1 frame per second.
Jesus.
That was fun and unexpected, as it always is when you accidentally create new life. So thanks for joining me. I hope
Dude, look at the one flying in the air.
Go enjoy the nice, smooth frame rate of reality, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Josh. Well, it seems he has broken the game entirely now. Now, instead of looking at a particular direction, anywhere he goes near that that cocoon he made lag his game. Now, with all the tractors he put in that pit, the whole game lags now. So I'm assuming he's gonna have to remove that. Like he said, there's no way he's gonna be able to play with 1 frame a second, everything just basically freezing and all the materials like lagging as well. So we'll have to see what he does next, because that was crazy. And it says they're also updating the game, which I'm very interested to see what else they add to this game, because it's very interesting. It's very reminiscent of when I played modded Minecraft and all the like applied energistics and like piping mods, like I said before. I believe in like the first episode of us watching this. So let me know what you guys think, and if you played this game before, how like different is it from what when you're watching this video compared to it is now? Has they updated it a lot? Or is it pretty the same? Let me know, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.